The DRX emergency call-up is because of the COVID crisis. LCK granted them an emergency call-up. The same will be true of Nongshim later on this week,
who will be a mainstay. But KT ended Gen G's 5-game winning streak, and let's see whether they can continue to be absolute monsters. As, yeah, it's the Rascal test, and this guy has been our best top laner.
It really
by
has.
a really massive margin. Like, this guy is, yeah, warning hard mode is 100% it. I think this guy's...
Taking a look at some of the team stats here, you can somewhat ignore this DRX side because it's not the same team.
Don't even bother looking.
It's really hard to gauge where this roster goes and what may be this one game, this one chance these players have.
This is so cute.
Here's the lineup here. You mentioned it, Clear and Peach. The strong dynamic duo here.
And also, Jun is looking pretty good there in the support role as well. But yeah, man, this team has been doing very, very well in Challenger.
The Azir is quite an interesting pick here because of its, normally you're focused on its scaling, but actually it has a lot of kill pressure with the Nidalee. You can set up those spears, and then you can actually really put the victor in its place.
Whoa, Tab is so young.
Yeah.
2004. Man, Peach is basically an old man. 2000?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a comparison we see on the Korean side a lot for a good reason.
Oh, the flash! Oh, and the auto was in the air! Tab, solo kill first blood!
Solo kill first blood, kicks Arya's flash.
Could you imagine being Zeka right now? Shaking in your boots.
So, I mean, yeah, exactly. But the problem here, too, is it's actually the burn from the corrupting pot that gets him in the end.
Yeah.
Aiming very dangerously close.
The phase breaker comes in. Jun baited. Let's see whether it's actually going to be enough. Gravitum working out. The flash comes in as Peach flashes to try and catch up to life. Cuz in a decent position right now. As Jun has to be a little bit careful.
As he straight up dies. Is once again Arya flashless here.
Tab doesn't have his flash either, so yeah, Jun actually moving on over. Peach not quite in position on time as very, very good. Arya gonna get the flash out of Tab. Very nicely done. He'll retain his, however.
Timing here on the wave crashing in, like they're just gonna get it for free, it looks like.
Well, there's the dash. Flash in from Rascal just to guarantee that Cuz can get here on time. Everyone's in the mist as Clear's trying to fight this one out, but unable to do so. It is going to be the Rift Herald becoming the crocodile that he just so desperately wants to be all the time, as that is going to be a flash ulti from Life, and he just picks up the kill onto Deft.
He's like, can I do it again?
As an Australian, I really like that.
there's like a word in there, and yet still he walked into it, and so getting this one away is going to be very difficult for DRX, but they're going to contest.
Yep, Life doesn't have flash, but he's still going to find the face breaker as Ren comes on in. Arya able to shift his way out. He should be all right. Another Cloud Soul. Love it. That's okay. Fate's Call. It's going to secure Life.
Don't we all love it here at the LCK?
Yeah, we certainly do. You have to love it. As Deft looking for the kill under aiming here, as Life taking a lot of damage. Doesn't have Fate's Call to keep him alive, remember, as okay, Calip from
kills. Now Cuz is looking to do just that this time. There is a hole in vision. Teleport too.
Oh no, okay. Peach is going to turn up. Can just immediately kick Arya away, so he can't scoop around. Speaking of scoops though, that's the face breaker. Phenomenal layering of CC, but a little bit overexcited there.
They should have been happy with what they got in terms of plates here, and they still survived this teleport in, which Peach sees, right? And he's just super tempted to go for the Q follow-up here. He's like, oh yeah, just go for that. But it's in his ear, and he just serves him up like a...
Yeah.
Just on
walking down that top side is now Tab. Oh, the Fate's Call not going to work, but that is another flash ulti, and he just gets punched in the head. Life deserved that kill, and he'll walk.
Somewhat slower start.
Life
calling it.
Push the K.
Yep. And gets away from
Okay.
Life set is pretty good. We were talking about actually.
DRX kind of running at KT right now, but Rascal's positioning is so good. You might get caught here if you go too far.
Yep, they don't want to soak too many of these
sticking around like this.
Yeah.
I think Arya is exactly where he wants to be, or Rascal on the other side. And you can see DRX are trying to push Rascal's health bar low by approaching him, but
moves himself out of the way. Life and Clear fighting this one out. I think I know who my money's on, to be perfectly honest. Clear's got a bit more money, but there's another showstopper. Clear throws out the needlework, aiming in trouble. Clear's just doing this by himself. What the heck is going on? Emperor's Divide comes through and the Gwen finally does die, but Deft looking to snipe down Arya, and he does so. Another spear connects from Cuz as Deft now moving in. Rascal, he's looking very scary, but another Gravitum bullet, and Deft is going to get turned on. Can he keep himself alive? There's the flash out. He uses it this time. as now the Q from the Calibrum not quite going to work. Satab going to speed himself up, and Cuz, the last man standing. I don't think anyone's going to get the Dragon.
How you're trying to control this choke as Life here, because it gave DRX a real clear path into this team fight, especially with the early Haymaker like that. Because now Clear is like, I'm Gwen. And yes, you can Haymaker, or rather Showstopper me, but look at how much damage he does. Forces out the Fate's Call early, and the follow-up here is so clean.
Yeah, I really liked Aria's ult, but honestly, it just wasn't enough in the end as Satab comes over with so much extra damage potential. Sprints his way in, and the Chaos Storm Gravity Field, like this Tribush, we saw Fake utilize this just in our last series. Like, Gravity Field is so overpowered.
It's so strong. And he also has his upgraded Q, of course, so he can just run. And feels like DRX might be able to reach a turning point. Not like this, though.
Yeah, Showstopper comes in. That is Emperor's Divide as well. Facebreaker, like, there's just too many ways to maneuver DRX around this map at KT's volition. Is now Clear, trying to fight two members of KT. This guy is very scary, but Aiming's able to lock it down with a Rend in the end. He just seems to, like...
away with it.
Potentially, but there were a lot of people missing, so maybe not. So we're going to check out this replay of, Satab in the bouncy house. As Life's like, no. Get back here.
Yep, and then as that's happening on the top side, you can see on the mini-map, Clear is buying time here, is they were trying to punish the top side play and wrap around, but then they decide the clearer move is to just straight up look for the inner. Really hurts that Peach
going to go down.
Takes that much damage before the fight starts.
Yeah, Peach really can't afford to die. He is the Smite, of course, is now Life taking a bit of damage here. Satab, though, throws down the Chaos Storm, and the Mist is now on cooldown. Might be an opportunity for Rascal, as Clear's still fighting him. Peach looking for him. They want the Crocodile, but he's going to flash into the Dragon Pit. Some snips go through. And Clear not going to be able to grab that one. We're seeing the vision. There is another opportunity as Life is looking for it. Can he find the Showstopper?
Satab knows he's there. He's got flash, but he's got to be so careful. If he gets caught by the Showstopper, it's all over.
Spear going to connect. And now Satab moves in. They know, but it's a teleport to come on forward. There it is. Showstopper comes down. Satab knows exactly what to do. Flashes out immediately. And that is going to be the Fate's Call to keep Life alive. Moonlight Vigil goes down, though, and Deft doing a lot of damage. It's going to be the steal from DRX. They lock down the Drake, but can they get more? Rascal's the first to go down. Emperor's Divide is defensive, but is going to work out as such. And DRX now.
And now to contest the Baron is going to be a challenge, but they have to try.
Yeah, Aria off to the side. They don't have Rascal, and he doesn't have Teleport, remember, but now the turn is coming in. Clear off to the backside as Jun coming in to try and protect him. Cuz is in trouble, the Snips come in, and this time Clear is going to... oh, he didn't survive, actually. He is going to fall down, but immediately the punishment comes in from Deft as he flashes after aiming and locks down that kill. Now, they're back on the Baron yet again. Health bars are low. Aria, fair bit of poke damage opportunity. Life is terrifying. He's set, right? But
coming online here, and this is such a quick reaction from Satab. Hex Flash over, pulls him in, he flashes out, and then immediately the Fate's Call comes through. But as KT are like, it's it, we lost. This fight is not winnable now. But DRX, do they hesitate? No. Instantly, Moonlight Vigil and chase forward here with Deft on the Cephalios. Once the Renekton is dead, that's a defensive ult coming out from Mario, who couldn't actually scoop it when the engage came through from Life. I think if he hits that, things look different, as this is unfortunately for KT just a lot of desperation. You could see how much this Gwen scales, how difficult it is to kill her, and yes, she does go down in the end, but did enough to clear this pit out.
We're going to die. Deft and Satab are moving up, though, as let's see how immune Gwen is going to be. Well, Deft is going to say not immune enough, or it doesn't actually matter. As the needlework comes down, aiming is running away. Chaos Storm working out as 5 members of DRX are in here. And Clear just immediately going to get ulted out there by Life. Actually really like that show. Yeah, and they should be able to get it as well, Cuz trying to throw in some spears and things like that. Emperor's Divide lands onto 2 immediately. Clear is going to go golden. He's immune as well. And there goes the Azir. Finally, the kick actually comes down from Peach, and they destroy aiming. And now the rest of DRX are moving forward. Yes, Clear is dead again, but who cares? DRX are going to break open the base.
They are going to break open the base here for sure. Reset here on Satab as he's coming back. Full health, full mana. And a Morellonomicon in his pocket as they want to end this game right now. KT make one mistake, and that is it. Baron buff up for 30 here, and they're pushing to end.
Yep, I think these next turrets are not long for this world. They are going to take the first one very, very quickly. Calibrum online for Deft. He can now take down some turrets as well if he'd like to. Cuz trying to throw these spears. He's got no mana, but honestly, he's been invisible all game long. There's a decent double face breaker, but it's going to break his own face, unfortunately. And Cuz, yeah, with no mana, you're just going to have to stopwatch and watch your Nexus fall apart. DRX, with mostly their challenger roster, are going to obliterate KT in Game 1.
Absolutely fantastic start for these rookie players coming into here together. Dune's return to the LCK with Clear and Peach and Satab all right on Deft's back.
Solo kill first blood.
Solo kill first blood on Arya, the king of the LJL, and yet.
So it might mean that that is going to be their plan. But look at this. Damage numbers, absolutely massive. Once again, the Renekton looks like a trap pick. We were mentioning the fact that, you know, it's Rascal, so it's different.
할만해 알았어. 잘해봐. 해봐 이거. 웨이브 다 주고 가자 이거.
이거 때려. 여기까지. 아래 거.
야 드론 변이. 세트. 나이스. 타워. 넥서스.
이래 잡을래.
나 태어나면 텔 되고 끝난 거 같긴 해.
레넥 죽여 그냥 얘 죽였다 이제 싸우자.
야 나도 껴줘.
아 끝내.
나도 껴줘.
나이스. 이겼네요. 잘했다 얘들아.